Hello everyone, David back. And if you want to that's that's because watching a guide where to find 50-star bottle caps to do quest. We had 25 last time. Now we have 51. And now we have to go to the Sunset Sarsaparilla factory to complete a bunch of star. Find this treasure at the factory is. If I can figure out where it is. Sunset Sarsaparilla headquarters. There we go. So now, let's see. Here.
We thought looking into a mirror. Attacking cowboy festoon there.
Welcome to the headquarters of the Sunset Sarsaparilla Company.
Regular bottle caps? Okay, wait. Oh, Festus.
Howdy, partner. Welcome
Hello.
to the headquarters of the Sunset Sarsaparilla Company. Wrangle up a stool and listen to old Festus jaw a while. If you and old Festus are old pals, say a command now. Otherwise, say, pleased to meet you, and we'll get acquainted. Or, if you have more important things to do than talk to old Festus, say goodbye.
Please.
New in town, partner? Well, let old Festus give you the lay of the land. If you're here to redeem your Sunset Sarsaparilla stars, dump them into the slot in the barrel below and I'll count them up. If you don't know what Sunset Sarsaparilla stars are and think old Festus is just shooting his mouth off, say star info. If you're here to challenge old Festus to a game of lucky horseshoes, say I feel lucky. Lastly, if you're here about the health advisory that aired on Channel 6 recently, say silly old advisory.
Star info.
Oh, new to the hunt, are you? Well, listen carefully, as old Festus don't like to repeat himself. Select Sunset Sarsaparilla bottles will have special caps with blue stars on. These caps are known as Sunset Sarsaparilla stars. Why are these stars there, and what do they mean? Nobody knows, except maybe old Festus. Rustle up enough of them and you can win a prize. So get out there and start drinking Sunset Sarsaparilla.
Oh, I have my 50-star bottle caps. There we go. Log update to Legendary Star. Alright, Festus, we have the
Howdy,
stars.
partner. Welcome. If you and old Festus are old,
Deposit the Sunset Sarsaparilla stars in the slot.
woohoo! You did it, partner. Bullet for you. Old Festus knew you could do it. I suppose you'll be wanting that prize now. Well then, hold on to your hat, 'cause it's a doozy. Not many people have heard the true story behind Sunset Sarsaparilla. Well, it's a right honor. And now, without further ado, your prize. The Legend of the Star. Long ago, people didn't have a heap of choices when it came to soft
Alright.
drinks. It was either water
Is it a
or
story?
Nuka-Cola. Now, the threat of legal action forces me to say that Nuka-Cola is a swell beverage, but sometimes people just wanted something different, you know? So one day, a man, a saloon owner in a small town, decided to make a new type of soft drink and asked his patrons what flavor they'd like it to be. After getting no help from them, a stranger at the end of the bar suggested the man make a sarsaparilla flavored drink. The stranger sure the recipe was being followed to the letter. The man happily agreed, thinking the drink would make him rich, and the stranger promised to meet him by sundown the next day. The next morning, the sheriff stopped by and reported that the stranger's body was found on the side of the town road. He'd been killed by bandits. The man, cursing his luck, closed the saloon early that day, just as the sun began to set. But after he'd locked the doors, he turned around to find an unfamiliar bottle on the bar with a note beneath it. The note was sealed with blue wax in the shape of a star. Opening it, the man found it contained a recipe for a sarsaparilla-flavored drink. Sampling the bottle's contents and finding it singularly delicious, the man gave silent thanks to his mysterious benefactor, wherever he was. Being an honorable man, the saloon owner paid for the stranger's funeral, thinking it was the least he could do to repay him. The saloon owner went on to become rich selling the new drink, and to this day, some bottles of Sunset Sarsaparilla have a blue star under their caps. Some say the saloon owner ordered it done in honor of the stranger. Others say it's the stranger sampling the bottles like he promised. And that's the legend of the star. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you continue enjoying Sunset Sarsaparilla.
That's it? It's just a story? Are you serious? Is that some kind of joke?
The Sunset Sarsaparilla Company has received a number of complaints regarding the prize awarded for handing in Sunset Sarsaparilla stars. Therefore, we have seen fit to provide another prize that we feel will placate the most discriminating
God,
customer.
I thought it was gonna be a
Just
story.
head through the double doors and follow the hallway to your left to the very end. An attendant will be there to present your prize directly. We at the Sunset Sarsaparilla Company would once again like to thank you for your patience.
Commencing lawful use of deadly force.
What? Why?
I'm looking.
Why do they want
Law-abiding citizens, please leave the area. This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol. Please clear the area until order has been restored.
Alright, let's go. Oh, it's
Law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear. This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol. Scanning for hostiles.
Looks like the robots here died a long time ago. Oh, it's another lockpick.
Scanning for hostiles.
Guess what?
Unable to continue.
Oh, that's not the right way. That's this way. deputy badge. What? Oh, it's a corpse. Mr. Freeze and Pew Pew. Let's see what that note has to say. So we got 2
I guess this is it.
weapons.
Not much air left now. Minutes, maybe. And this is what I have to show for it. I guess the joke's on me. I probably shouldn't have. All those people probably should have stayed at home and taken care of my mom. She always used to say people who murder and steal die bad in the end. Said they...
So, considering the doors didn't unlock until you got trapped in there because you complete the quest, and then the airtime. Yeah, so he got stuck in the airtime. It's awesome. That was that guy Malcolm Holmes told me a while ago. The killer who killed people for their bottle caps. So, I can't say he didn't get what he deserved. Now in my... We did get his unique weapons from Mr. Pew. That must have been him who killed those robots and still fresh. Died out. Alright, now we need to do some parkour. Yep, alright. I don't really care about that same thing. Now we just gotta get back the way we came. This place wasn't literally falling apart. This means
Howdy, partner.
let's see what that's about.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand that. Could you repeat it? I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand that. Could you repeat it?
I'll try it one more time.
While Sunset Sarsaparilla is perfectly safe, a recent independent study, whose validity is currently being challenged, revealed the following. Excessive ingestion of sarsaparilla can lead to deleterious effects, including, but not limited to, kidney damage, nausea, digital numbness, anxiety, loss of visual acuity, dizziness, occasional nosebleeds, joint inflammation, tooth decay, sore throat, bronchitis, organ rupture, and halitosis. Note that you'd have to drink a heap of Sunset Sarsaparilla to match the quantities used in the study. How much, you ask? A lot. A whole hell of a lot. In fact, you'd have to get full as a tick on Sunset Sarsaparilla to even come close. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, partner. And keep drinking Sunset Sarsaparilla.
Okay, well, that's horrifying. So, a whole heap of those can kill you. Just after a horrible accident. And aside, there was another quest I wanted to do at Camp Forlorn Hope. Oh, there it is.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Comments are like that, it's horrifying. What was it? The guy here I had to talk to. Nope. Maybe it was him, actually.
I hear you killed driver Nephi. My team would have liked to get a shot at him, but we're still glad he's dead.
You're not it.
Carry on.
I think, yeah, Yeah, it's her.
Hey, you're not one of the troopers.
Text
Got
her.
a second? I have work I need done and nobody here at the camp has the time or inclination to help me out.
What do you need help with?
I have the delightful task of tabulating stockpiles, kill ratios, mission success rates, radiation deaths, and other truly fascinating numbers. I've come across numerous inconsistencies between our numbers and our reports, especially with regards to intercepting hostiles. I'm wondering if our radio security codes have been compromised. I need someone to deliver security code upgrades to each of the ranger stations.
You think someone's listening to your
Less than a
podcast?
third of reported enemy sightings are getting intercepted. Either our intel is faulty, or our enemies are one step ahead of us.
It would be very...
I've been trying to get someone to authorize this update, or at the least get field clearance to leave the camp and do this myself. But nobody takes me seriously. They just think I'm an incompetent desk jockey trying to glamorize the importance of my job.
I'll help you.
This holotape contains the updated security codes for the ranger stations. Show it to the comm officers there. Once the new codes are in use, anyone still using the old codes will just hear static if they're listening in on our frequencies. I handle communications for Camp Forlorn Hope, compiling reports I've received from the rangers at Camp Golf as well as the brass at McCarran. Unofficially, I'm also in charge of radio security. No one else seems to take it as seriously as I do.
Goodbye. Alright, well, I'm gonna do this. First, if we pause, we unlock the new one. Yeah, complete the Legend of the Star. Pretty much these are for the DLC, these are for the main game.
Hey,
Alright, well, let's go do this. No, we offended all but one of those. Oh, two, I guess. This one's the farthest away. Let's go give them this.
If you're here to sell something, we don't want any.
Here,
No problem. Hey, do me a favor when you get back to Reyes and tell her that we don't need any more damn ammo. Wouldn't mind more water, though.
let's talk about something else. Goodbye. Okay. So it seems like they're gonna say a lot of things that they don't wear.
Hello.
You're here for the money. I told the emergers I was good for it. I just need more time.
I brought an upgrade radio codes from Camp Forlorn.
Oh. Well, yeah. I can do that. Thanks.
Fearless.
I don't want to talk about it.
Fine, let's talk about something else. Goodbye. Charming. That should. Oh, the Legion definitely killed them all. Okay. I'm gonna put a landmine there. How do I? I almost accidentally triggered it. Oh yeah, he's a doctor.
a message to the NCR from the Legion. We are coming for you. Run, and we will catch you. Hide, and we will find you. No matter what you do, you are all going to die. We took one of the women alive.
Okay, so I guess that was my deletion. Attack place. Well, everybody there. I guess we got this one. Who do we need to talk to here?
I'm not supposed to let civilians just walk around this place. There better be a good reason for you being here. Very well. You can tell Reyes that this station is secure.
Okay, that's this one, huh? Wait, we go. This spot was near Boulder City. Okay. Sweet. Did get a couple of new weapons today. We got it's called Mr. Freeze. Wow, this looks really cool. Can't wait to test this out. Which one is not supposed to be the background? It's this one. Oh, it's this one. I can't wait to return to become Mr. Freeze and freeze these guys. Oh, we got our first victim. Okay, bye. These are really hurt.
Who would have guessed?
Good. Just frozen. Once we gave Bravo the power, our other brother would get it. Wait, because it was falling on first. I gave it to Bravo. Oh. It's falling apart. Let's discover this place first. I think after this quest, we'll start the Honest Heart DLC. And next we have, yeah, that's the Predator. Good money, Honest Heart.
This post isn't someplace a civilian ought to be. Oh, right. She radioed ahead and mentioned that somebody was coming by. Odd that she'd send a civilian instead of a trooper, though.
Goodbye. Alright, now to go to this. So over here, last one. Over there. I wonder if we can find the girl that the Legion took.
Don't worry, boss. With my cataracts.
Don't worry, boss. My cataracts. I'm gonna need to get my Dixon secure later. That's for sure. I think he was fighting Legion tools. So this place is overrun by tools. That's oh,
You saved President Kimball, didn't you?
Monster of the East,
Hell of a
huh?
thing.
Well, I've
You gotta
got the
find some
monster
gold
of the
for
West in my host
pretty
right.
cool.
Gotta wonder what the hell a civilian is doing here. What? I gotta fix these again? Alright, fine. Show me the new codes.
Now,
Goodbye.
hope I get to introduce. Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Oh my god, of course even the ghouls will say it too. I don't know why that happens. Even when the games are not. Even when it's like, I don't have any mods, it still does that. And it's not my computer, it does. So I don't know why there's reasons that people...
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear...
Welcome back. The station's been silent for quite some time now. I guess this confirms what we've all feared. Thanks for letting me know. I'll switch over all radio broadcasts to the new encrypted channels. This ought to help us stay a step ahead of any spies. Before you go, I've got another job available.
Yeah.
We've received some disturbing reports from some of the ranger stations. Heavy casualties at Alpha, super mutant legionaries at Delta. The weirdest one has to be the Great Khans and their trained death claws at Foxtrot. These reports can't be accurate, can they? I know you've already been out there, but could you do me a solid and confirm these reports with the rangers who sent them in?
Oops,
Your winner.
Okay, there's only, it's not all of them this time, it's only a few. Why is she all the way over there?
This area isn't safe for civilians. You don't...
Oh, you're in trained death
You must be mistaken. I haven't filed any report like that. Trained death claws? I'd have remembered something like that. If someone's saying I filed that report, that's a load of crap. I won't have my name attached to a clerical error. See ya.
Okay, well. Break that class here. There might be a lot of casualties here. No? I guess everybody here seems to be alive.
This is a military out...
Sergeant Reyes said, she said you had casualties?
High casualties? We've had one broken ankle. Nobody at this post has died. Any injury, illness, or death gets radioed to Ranger HQ at Camp Golf. Chief Hanlon and his aides compile the reports and assign reinforcements as needed. And they're not needed here.
How could Reyes have been wrong?
There's other ranger posts around. Reyes might have mixed up the report.
Ranger Station Delta. Why is there a guy all the way there? Quite a flat spot. Unless he got dragged off and died. Oh, this one's good. Okay. It's actually really cool. I haven't seen Robo Brain.
No sudden moves, and you and I would do all right. What do you want?
Oh yeah, you filed a report with Legion. Super mutants wiped out the NC.
No, I didn't. You might hear that kind of nonsense from a drunk trooper on the strip, but not from me. The Legion doesn't have super mutants. That patrol was wiped out by its own incompetence. They were fooling around with a grenade when it went off.
Okay, so all the reports were false. Yes, that's
Welcome back.
Alright. Don't match.
I knew it. Every one of the false reports was signed off by Chief Hanlon at Camp Golf. But why would the Chief manipulate the reports? I need you to take everything we found to Chief Hanlon and confront him with it. I don't want to make this public unless we have to.
Okay. We've met him before. I hope he doesn't turn hostile. I hope we don't have to.
Oh my god.
And are you killing him? I haven't met him, but I don't already want to kill him. Alright, let's hop in. We're here. We're at the start of the video game. Bottom caps, our bottom caps. Start the legend. Start, right?
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now, looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Now what can I do for you?
I intercepted some intel problems from Sergeant Rhea. I know you...
Hold on. If we're gonna have this conversation, let's go somewhere more private. Don't worry, not much bite left in this old dog.
So it's not like maybe Whitney, it must be something. Because he really doesn't want to talk about it. Here's some guns, something serious is going on. Okay, it's in his office. Reset the door then. Not here, okay. Ah, there he is.
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies out there say.
For your intelligence, I've seen the logs and talked to the Rangers.
You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it.
Why did you do that?
It's never gonna end. This fight with Caesar. People back home don't know what these young men and women are in for. The Legion is the worst enemy we've ever faced. But we can't stop Caesar here. Not without getting a lot of good people killed. More than anyone cares to count up. But even if we do stop him, I don't see how we're ever going to be able to pull out.
Are you fighting for the people of New Vegas?
We're fighting on their behalf, but Mr. House and the families are stringing us
Mr.
up
House
inch
is
by
dead.
inch. They'll drain us dry while we fight and die over this dam. We offered them sanctuary in NCR territory before, but they won't listen. Troopers and Rangers have been dying here for more than 5 years while the families sit pretty behind that damn wall.
How does spreading false information help anything?
People back home don't listen. They don't care. Senators, Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day. It's been so many years that people forget about it. Conscription brings in fresh troops that die here every month, like it's routine. And even if we hold this dam, what then? Are we going to send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years? 10? Patrol the whole length of the Colorado for hundreds of miles? Holding this dam, it'll be the death of us.
But what does this accomplish?
Creating fear and instability among the troopers without causing harm. It's the only thing I could think of to shake things up. It took some people getting killed to realize I'd gone too far. I had to stop.
What do you think I should do about this?
First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good.
What will you do if I don't turn you in?
Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat. We lose the dam, Oliver and the center are ruined.
I can't let you do this. I have to turn you in. You're convinced. Your secret safe.
I don't know if you're working for Caesar, or if desperation's made me a heck of a lot more persuasive. Either way, this is the right thing to do. Now, I trust we're done discussing this. I'm gonna step through that door and pretend like we never had this talk.
I just didn't want to kill him. I had to not turn him in. He doesn't want to. Plus, we're doing an independent ending, so still not gonna have the dam anyways. Why does it matter? Let's see, what's that? It's all for side quest content because okay, wow. I'm keeping it on keys, I'm too dumb. Now, we can do the honest part of the story. Oh. Happy trails, that's it. We have discovered this place already before, actually. Let's see what's in here. Oh. There's people in here. There's a few people.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type.
I understand the caravan's heading through Scion. What can you tell me about the area?
Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the new Canaanites from their mission there, but that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war, but we got ourselves the location of a pass the new Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail.
Okay. I haven't been through Utah recently. What's the situation
Well,
like?
it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
Warlords sounds interesting.
To head there.
Alright, guys,
The
we
Angel
are
Cave.
back. And I cut out a lot of stuff. So I cut out so much stuff, but I didn't go straight here, as you can see. I explored, so I got every location, and I watched the video and collected every unique weapon and armor as well. I got the Desert Ranger armor and Survivalist rifle. I did all that to cut it out because getting all the unique stuff early was just what I wanted to do instead of doing that. Anyway, I did not get any story spoilers or cheat. I just got read stuff off camera. So anyways, let's finally meet the man, Joshua Graham.
Hoi. Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham?
Sneaky, if you're too dumb to speak my language, then you're too dumb to talk to me. Get lost. What?
Show respect, Auslander. Joshua Graham, greatest war chief.
Okay, well, I have no idea what these guys are saying. All I understood was Joshua Graham, greatest war chief. And he's right out there.
We should have given you a better welcome on your first visit to Zion. But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it. Whitelegs seem to be the only visitors we have these days, and I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with a caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but you have my sympathy. I pray for the safety of all good people who come to Zion, even Gentiles. But we can't expect God to do all the work.
How do I get it? I came here with Happy Trails to make contact with the New Canaanites.
Happy Trails. I remember. They were good friends. I have bad news for your employers. New Canaan was destroyed, its citizens scattered. All because of the Whitelegs. And Caesar, of course. The Whitelegs want to join the Legion. Caesar's rite of passage is the destruction of the New Canaanites, almost assuredly because of me. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Daniel, one of the other New Canaanites, has made many maps of the region. The bad news is that we can't help you right now, not with everything that's going on.
Leave without, I'm not going to leave without offering to help you. Don't try to get me to help you, I'm not interested. How about I go find Dear Daniel and shit. All these just sound really rude and like mean. So I'm gonna pick this one because I don't want to just be a dazzle to the only guy here that can help me.
You're a good neighbor to us. We all go through periods of darkness. In such times we can turn to the Lord, but it's good to have friends. Daniel and I need pre-war tools to help us navigate beyond Zion. Should we need to evacuate, these instruments will be vital to us. Normally, we would have some of the dead horses or sorrows look for them. But many pre-war buildings in the valley are taboo. They won't go inside.
Taboo?
The Sorrows believe in a spirit that lives in the caves. Say the spirit punished them once for trespassing. They put special marks around the cave entrances to keep people out.
Oh, I did start.
It doesn't work on the Whitelegs, of course, but the dead horses are spooked.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Follow Chalk can help you find your way around the valley. He's inexperienced, but he knows enough of our language to ignore the taboos about pre-war buildings.
Alright, so the game kept crashing every time I was talking to Joshua and tried to accept his quest, so to fix it, I had to disable and re-enable all the that was not very nice.
Welcome back.
Does he have anything for sales? Oh yes, he does do repair. They're all...
We do. Though the Whitelegs destroyed New Canaan, they didn't destroy all of our supply caches. All forms of currency are recognized here. Caps, NCR dollars, even Legion coin. Take a look.
I'm just gonna see what he sells. Weapons. Let's see. Molotov. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen one of those. Silencer. Buy some 45 ammo from him. And then I guess some 20 gauge, 12 gauge, electro charges, energy cells. There. Now let's ask you more questions. What did you say to Courier? Who exactly were you expecting?
Caesar would never admit this openly, but he knows that I'm alive. I've killed enough of his Frumentari and assassins that have come looking. I've heard one of them travels the Mojave as a courier. Most of Caesar's agents meet a fitting end in NCR territory, but maybe this one survived.
The mysterious courier and Elijah and the others were talking about them at the Sierra Madre. I've met Caesar, you know what... I've met Caesar, you know what do you think he would say if I told him you were here?
I think that would put him and you in a difficult position. Caesar has agents looking for me, but he won't admit I'm alive. And even if you killed me, he can't acknowledge that. To do so would be to admit I had never died, that Caesar made a mistake. No, he lives by his lies and shall die by his lies. There is no escaping it.
Pray, God. What are you talking about?
I am a New Canaanite. We believe we are the heirs of a spiritual tradition, given to our ancestors thousands of years ago. We have made and kept covenants with our Lord God to honor his laws. In exchange, we are promised eternal salvation after this life.
So these guys are Christian.
A day will come when our Lord returns to judge us all. Until then, we must honor his laws and start others along the path of salvation if we can. That's why we trade with others and work the tribes. We have more than food and medicine to offer. Good news is our most valuable commodity.
Sounds like a good deal.
In a world filled with misery and uncertainty, it is a great comfort to know that, in the end, there is light in the darkness. Every day we move closer to our judgment. We must do our best to walk in the footsteps of our Lord and teach others how to do the same. For many of us, the road is a difficult one, but the path is always there for us to follow, no matter how many times we may fall.
I have a runny nose. Do you ever fail?
Every day. Some days are harder than others.
Nice guns.
In the Great Basin and Colorado Plateau, all tribes are known for a specific weapon. Whitelegs are known for their big submachine guns, storm drums. They broke into an armory near Spanish Fork and have been using them for years. Of course, the Dead Horses have their wooden war clubs, and even the Sorrows have their Yao Guai gauntlets. This type of .45 automatic pistol was designed by one of my tribe almost 400 years ago. Learning its use is a new Canaanite rite of passage.
400. I think these are supposed to be 1911. Do you know who runs the show here around here?
I wouldn't say that. I am the acting war chief for the Dead Horses. They look up to me for such matters, but I only have the authority they give me. Daniel is the spiritual leader and main link of the new Canaanites to the Sorrows. He's up in the Narrows right now.
What's going on with all these tribes?
A great deal. There are 3, make that 4, tribes here in Zion. You've already met the Whitelegs on the way in. In this camp, you'll find Dead Horses. In the Narrows, the Sorrows. And finally, there's Daniel and myself. We're New Canaanites.
Why did the Whitelegs attack my character?
They attack everyone who isn't a Whiteleg, especially caravans. They don't know how to survive on their own, so they have to raid. But as for why they are here, they are trying to wipe us out. All of us. They want to join Caesar's Legion, and they can only prove their worth by destroying the New Canaanites and everyone we shelter.
Do they speak our language?
Most don't. It's been hundreds of years since the war. They've developed their own languages. Take the Dead Horses. We think they were originally refugees from a place called Rez, east of the Grand Canyon. They speak a combination of Rez and a language spoken by travelers who were visiting Rez when the bombs fell. Over time, the 2 languages blended. I was a translator years ago, but it's hard to keep up with all of the tribal variations.
Near the Grand Canyon. I think so. Are they descendants to like one of the Native American tribes that lived in the area? Does the valley belong to Dead Horses?
The valley belongs to God, but no. The Dead Horses live at Dead Horse Point, up the Colorado River. They came here because I asked them to. Before I returned to the fold, I visited them years earlier. I looked much different then, but I left an impression on them. I taught them how to hunt more efficiently, how to maintain their weapons and pre-war equipment. When I returned, they showed their appreciation.
Why haven't I seen any Sorrows in the valley?
The Sorrows have many skilled hunters among them, but no warriors. They have not had to deal with war or raiders for decades. Even though they can hunt a full-grown Yao Guai, they don't know how to deal with the Whitelegs. That's why we're here.
Are the New Canaanites really a tribe?
We wear more clothing than them and understand more about technology. But we're still a tribe, a linked family of families. The Boneyard, Phoenix, New Vegas, they're just places, metal and stone. New Canaan dies, but the tribe lives on. When the walls come tumbling down, when you lose everything you have, you always have family. And your family always has tribe.
Talk about something else. Oh, okay, that's it. Well, that now, I guess. I can get it. Where is it? I had a bunch of
I'm still looking. Don't worry.
He died of fishing.
Never mind. I will go. There can't really be a place where people... Got him! Keeping... Gotcha! Fighting time! Good a chance, did you?
Alright, next spot. Repair. There. Something at the general store.
Whoa! Here we go!
I see iron sights on this, I missed the line. That's gonna be so... There seems to be a lot of enemies around here. Now let's grab these. One lunchbox. Two lunchboxes. Alright, now we got all the equipment, now we can go. Now, we go to Sorrow's camp.
Bet they don't have anything as nasty as Yao Guai.
The dead horse has told me details about the attack on your caravan. A stranger's sympathy might not count for much, but for what it's worth, I'm sorry. The Sorrows will mourn your friends too. They mourn everyone, even the Whitelegs. They have sensitive souls. Innocent, if there is such a thing. In spite of what's happened, I hope that Joshua and I can help you out of here. But to be frank, we need your help too.
Joshua told me you need a few things. I think this is everything.
Well, I'll be. I was starting to lose hope we'd be able to get any of this, much less all of it. Tribals are smart, but, well, they're ignorant. Letting go of a taboo is difficult for them. So I knew it would have to be one of us. Turns out all it took was a Gentile, or, no offense. These supplies are a godsend. But if we're going to evacuate Zion without drawing more Whiteleg attention, I need you to go back into the valley. Specifically, I need you to scout out some locations for Whitelegs and try to recover a map of Grand Staircase, a wilderness area to the east. There's also the matter of the roads. We're going to be heading out of the east side of the park, but I'm not sure the way is clear.
Come on. I got you everything you needed. Just give me the damn map.
Okay. You better listen close because I'm not going to repeat myself. You were not invited here. This is not your home. We have what you might call a compulsion to help you on account of our beliefs. But if you continue to spit in our eye with insults and profanity, you'll find out what happens when our patience wears out. People died at New Canaan because we bickered and debated about what to do. That was a mistake. Complaining to me now? Also a mistake. I'm not going to add sin upon sin by listening to your grumbling. You want the map? Get out in that valley. Help us. One of the Sorrows, Waking Cloud, will go with you. She knows how to get around the valley unseen. She's also a midwife and has 3 kids of her own, so she'll be more tolerant of your whining.
I apologize, Daniel. I think I just got the best of me.
I understand. But I hope you can understand why it's so important for us to leave here as soon as we can. We couldn't save New Canaan. This is a chance to make up for that. To start again. We can't fail.
Well, here we part ways. I'm needed back at the Dead Horses camp. Maybe I'll see you there sometime.
Are you sure? You've been useful companions.
Sorry. Joshua was pretty clear. Get you to Daniel, then come on home. You can take it up with him if you'd like.
Give my regards to
I will.
Joshua, then.
Good gunning, Akis.
Achievement unlocked. Wait, it seems weird, like, sometimes achievements pop up, sometimes they don't. It's like that for all games. Are you waking up? Nope. Okay, let's go move on. Oh yeah, I gave my hunting shotgun. Don't need that.
By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept, when we remembered Zion. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Do you know what it means?
You don't want to leave Zion. You'd rather kill every last one of the White Legs.
Given those 2 choices, yes. In the best of all possible worlds, they would just leave us in peace. But they won't. I don't enjoy killing, but when done righteously, it's just a chore, like any other. Practiced hands make for short work, and the good Lord knows there's much to be done here.
To consider just got pretty dark. What was up? That happy, dashing like other ones. You'll get no argument from me. The White Legs are human garbage.
They're still God's children. But if they turn against their brothers and sisters, won't listen to reason, if they pollute the Lord's temples on earth, like Zion, who are we to stand by and let them continue?
Well,
Daniel does not yet see things the way we do. He is the John to our Matthew and Mark. When you have a moment, speak with him. There may still be time to save Zion from the White Legs, to keep God's children here, in this living temple.
Okay. There was a tower I need to go look for. A ranger tower. This one. Reno typewriter. Oh yeah, can I disable all my weapon mods? I have to go collect most of them again, which is gonna be so painful. But I don't really care. I don't plan on using most of our weapons for now. This is really the only one I wanted to use. But I did remember grabbing that on my way there. Yes, this is from typewriters. Let's test it out. So, let's see what's in here. Mutated Venus flytrap. Okay, it's gotta ask though. How the hell does a Venus flytrap even get in a cave? Oh, I already know this guy's story. I've read all his terminals. Because I had to reload a save. The door is not locked. It's not locked. I already know the story of Randall Clunk. And I got a sweet armor, the Desert Ranger armor. My favorite. Now I gotta go over there and do all this stuff. Oh wait. Do I have to do this? This is optional. Oh, all this is optional. Let's do this. I guess we'll do all this stuff first. Did I? Oh! I can pick this stuff around. That was such a way. And also, I did download a mod that increases the level cap. I'm now at level 50. Alright. Where I have to go. What's they want me to do? Plate the explosive, the key point in the cave. Okay. It's down here. We did pick up another unique weapon, this laser pistol. Applied regulator. I'll try it on some of the Yao if they get too aggressive. Let's keep going. One more explosive. But I do agree with Joplin. Field of view. The white legs need to die, because they won't stop. They need to be completely wiped out. Because they attack innocent people. They don't know how to get food for themselves, so they're just gonna keep raiding. Plus, they want to join the Legion, and they wiped out New Canaan. And it seems like they keep attacking everybody here, won't stop. So, I think the best thing to do is to permanently end them, even if everyone wants to do that. I think Dane said something on October, but I don't remember. Yes, now we gotta use the detonator. Yeah, that's that cave sealed up. I want to see this. Oh, it does have a unique color. Another up. Survival up. Another perk. Can I finally get to level 50 perks now? Oh, for some reason I can't get all. I can't even get all the perks. But I did download another more perk mod. Cow. Let's see what other perks there is we could possibly get. Shock your attackers. I don't know. Okay, I think Stonewall might be a good perk to take. I'm going the right way, right? No, I'm not. I need to do this. Wipe out oh, we're turning them to ash piles that I don't think that's good. Let's pick up the
There are you!
Oh, we gotta reload a thing. Oh, great. Great, I can't do all that without the drug addiction. Why are they damaged? I don't get it.
There are you!
I like this DLC. I actually can use it. This thing I hate. I don't get it. Why do they need to be so damaged? Yeah, take that. Let's switch to this. Maybe this has better. You know, we do have this. We do have a decent explosive skill, and we have one doing demo experience. So negative. I fired that. Didn't go far. Guys are slowly eating and soaking all this damage. I don't get it. How do they take this much damage? Why did I want to take so much damage? Oh. Okay, now what? What's in it? Go kill the white legs player in the trap. Ah yes, we need to deal with all before we can go back. This was a really short DLC, so I think we're almost done at this point. bear trap. You gonna stand there and stare at me? Still one more white leg left. Still a bunch more traps left. These are really fucking obvious stuff. Anyone to call that. Obvious traps. So obvious, not even Helen Keller would fall for them. And that guy's just running, great. Oh hell no, you ain't getting away.
You.
Another one. He ran off to get his friend. Celeste just ran off to go grab friends. There, all this dealt with. Now we can go back to Daniel. But I don't know. I don't think I want to help Daniel's plan. Joshua does have a point. They're not gonna listen to reason, leave peacefully, or even try to. And they want to join the Legion. But Joshua has a point.
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
I checked everything in the valley. Got the map to Grand Staircase.
I appreciate it. Well, that's it. This is all we need. Now all that's left is to quietly pack up and try to get out of here without being noticed. That's assuming that Joshua won't try to stop me. And that he hasn't talked you into fighting the Whitelegs despite what I've said. Don't worry, I don't hold it against you. You're an outsider. Fighting seems like the practical solution. I'll tell you again. There's more at stake.
I think Joshua's right. We should fight the Whitelegs.
No. Why? Why? Haven't you seen enough of what's going on here to see that the Sorrows don't need to butcher the Whitelegs for a piece of land? What Joshua wants is more than an attack. He wants a slaughter.
But the White Sorrows
And he needs more than you and the dead horses to do it. The Sorrows can't be pushed into this. You and Joshua don't have the right to force them into it. Please, consider what I'm saying.
This is the way. This is the way the world is. This is the way the world is. They're part of it, and whether you like it or not.
No. This is how we made the world. And we brought it to them. Joshua must be waiting for you. I'll stay here with the others.
I mean, it literally... the Sorrows won't survive if the Whitelegs aren't wiped out.
Thank you for this.
They didn't
I know Daniel doesn't approve, but destroying the Whitelegs is the only way to ensure the Sorrows can remain in Zion. You and I will lead a group of Dead Horse warriors and Sorrows hunters into 3 Marys from this position. Our objective is to find the Whitelegs leader, Salt Upon Wounds, and prevent him from fleeing. Show no quarter to the Whitelegs we come across. Make no mistake about why we are here. This is an extermination.
Let's do it. You gain Joshua Graham. Joshua Graham has given you the Way of the Commander perk. The Joshua Graham is in your party. Any 45 caliber. Oh, okay. Well, I don't have. All I have is that. Where do we have to go? Let's see. Can we fast travel? Nope, we gotta run all the way there. Oh, thank God I got a sprint. But while we're running there, Enough! I want to say this. Daniel is 100% wrong in this situation. Saros cannot survive without being wiped out. Because the problem is, the only place they'll be safe is somewhere like in the NCR territory. They'll still have to fight. That's what this is. Especially in a world. Even though Daniel wants me to be out. I'm just gonna book it, man. I'm white light.
That's it.
There's no bullets, Punchy. Anyway, yeah, so Daniel is right. Joshua is right. They have they don't need to be an aggressive creator type. That's not what they should be, but they should be willing to fight back if when needs be. Not run and hide, because eventually there's gonna be other places to run. So when they are pushed and back to the corner, they need to be able to fight. Can I wait until it's daytime? Because I cannot see it at night. There. Also, let's check up on Elijah.
Wait a moment.
I think Elijah's dead. I don't hear anything coming from that radio anymore. So I think Elijah finally died. Let's put some syntax. We're almost there, right? Yep, we are. Where is he?
End this.
There we go, finally.
Well done.
Level up again. We can almost max out those, and then another perk. Let's see. Let's take Demo Expert rank 3. I already got. I really do like Self. It's going to come in handy when I need to blow apart some weight out.
Enough!
Uh-oh. I have to take him out fast. I think they could actually kill me. Well, let's grab that. Actually, I do want one. Don't want one for a while. Now we got a free one. I gotta kill the white legs.
Take it!
We're gonna need something that fires faster. For this. Right now.
Take it!
There we go, Joshua. Holy shit, these guys tear through me like they're made out of paper. We're almost there, right? Yes, we are. We finally made it, Joshua. Looks like some of the sorrows have already died, some of the white legs. Well. Let's take out the real white we picked up. Alright, we're
This is taking too long. We can't let salt upon wounds escape. I'm going to find a way around. God willing, we will finish this together.
I'll see you on the other side. Oh, he just leaves me. Oh, we have to go this way. Okay. Three Man's Cave.
You can
Spongy the way.
You are my Heinji!
Die because when we get back to the Mojave, we also gotta get this Dixon. We picked our cave? Yes, we did. Now we've got spring. Let's see what this location is. White Legs Camp. Anything of interest here though? Maybe a weapon. Some ammo. Nope. Okay, let's follow the trail.
I got 9.
Let's see, I can see. 1 minute. Okay.
You can
Damn. Shot. I'm just using regular 45 arrows to kill. That. Like the white legs are losing bad. It's good.
We warned you at Syracuse, and you persisted. You took advantage of us at New Canaan to drive us out, and like the dogs of Caesar you are, you followed us to Zion. And now you stand on holy ground, a temple to God's glory on earth. The only use for an animal in our temple is sacrifice. Kale wachane conserva o. You understand me, don't you? Don't you?
Outman. Kunaman mad. He kill all white legs. You talk. You stop!
You're right, we're going to kill you. But not like this. Defend yourself.
You can no ni kumpa me. They are you!
Ni kumpa! They are you!
It's the same end he would have met if he had died on his knees. But I suppose this was for the sake of the dead horses and sorrows. Still, thanks to your help and the grace of God, the Whitelegs won't be troubling Zion anymore. Let's go find Daniel. Tomorrow we'll be here soon enough, and there is much to do.
And so it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
Despite their defeat at Three Marys and the death of their war chief, the Whitelegs were determined to pursue the other New Canaanites. But when they finally tracked down their prey in Colorado, they discovered the tables had been turned. The Whitelegs who survived the New Canaanites' ambushes were hunted down by dead horses before they could reach the safety of the Great Salt Lake. When word of the Whitelegs' diminished numbers reached the 80s tribe, war was declared. And by year's end, the Whitelegs had been wiped out.
The Sorrows fought beside Joshua Graham and the dead horses, eradicating the threat the Whitelegs posed to Zion. When the courier and Joshua Graham fell salt upon wounds, their victory was celebrated with a great feast. The Sorrows' transformation from a peaceful, timid tribe into a proud and warlike people broke Daniel's heart. He tried to take solace in the knowledge that they would remain in Zion, but it was a small comfort. The Sorrows' innocence was lost.
Having helped eradicate the Whitelegs from Zion, the dead horses returned to Dead Horse Point in triumph. They remained neutral toward the Sorrows, but as years went on, there were periods of competitive friction, even violence between the tribes. The New Canaanites, Daniel especially, intervened regularly as mediators, but found it difficult to reconcile the tribe's conflicts.
The defeat of the Whitelegs and Zion marked a turning point in the fortunes of the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Every 2 months, the caravan met with the New Canaanites in Zion Valley to trade. Happy Trails soon returned to prosperity. The vigilance of the Sorrows and Dead Horses in defending southwestern Utah, initially startling to Happy Trails caravans, soon proved a blessing. The tribes united against the 80s, driving them back from Highway 50, and thus opening yet another trading route for Happy Trails caravans.
Though the courier had stopped Joshua Graham from executing salt-upon wounds, the war chief still fell in battle. The Whitelegs defeated at 3 Marys. Joshua led the Sorrows and Dead Horses, tending to their comrades and burning the corpses of their foes. He continued to advocate militant opposition to the enemies of New Canaan, and showed little quarter to those he fought. And yet he was changed. He no longer reveled in the brutality and cruelty for which he had been known in his former life. His inner demons, if not extinguished, were at the least appeased.
For years after the defeat of the Whitelegs, Daniel did his best to minister to the Sorrows' spiritual needs. Try as he might, he could not hold back the tribe's increasing militancy and reverence of Joshua Graham. Demoralized, he returned to his family and Dead Horse Point. His failures haunted him for the rest of his days.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
Damn, that was a really... Well, let's take one last look back at Zion before we go. Whoa. A bunch of stuff. Well, goodbye, Zion. I think I'm gonna end it right here, guys. This was a great DLC. So far, out of the two, this is my favorite. Dead Money was good, just got annoying. But I'm gonna end it right here, leaving you guys with a breathtaking view of Zion Canyon. Goodbye. I'll see you guys for Old World Blues.